Let's go for a walk. Out for a walk today. Finally in the sunlight. Able to get away from work a little early today. Shop's closing early and going home for Christmas, so I can get out here and walk a little earlier today and maybe walk 5 or 6 miles. Head down to the river. Let's go over by Quick Trip and get a lovely beverage and head down to the river today. We haven't been on the river walk forever. So let's do that today. And then on our way back, when it gets dark, we'll check out some Christmas lights around the better neighborhoods in town. Bet they got some really nice ones. So that's the plan today. Oh, I left my work shoes on. Oh well. I can walk in my work shoes. Not a big deal. They're still tennis shoes. Ducking under. Woohoo! Lovely walk today. Lots of leaves out here. Hopefully some folks come in today, want to chat. Tell me what you got planned for Christmas. I don't have much going on. A day off work, which is nice. A day off work, always nice, in the middle of the week. So rarely happens. Let's go this way today. We rarely go this way. Gotta watch out for the low signal area, but we don't go this way much. Hi there, Win Emily and H. Quinn Smith. Thank you guys for saying hi. I appreciate that. Good to have you here on the broadcast. We are just taking a little walk down here in southwest Tulsa. I think we're gonna head to the Quick Trip, get a lovely beverage, and head on down to the river. See what the river looks like on Christmas Eve night. It's literally 75 degrees outside. It's been windy today, but the wind has shut itself off. You're gonna sub to you? Thank you, Win Emily. And you're going to the church. I see that you subscribed. Thank you so much. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Win Emily? I think that's a Vietnamese proper name. Win. I've known a few. So I hope I'm honoring you with the correct pronunciation of your name. Oh, thank you. You said yes. I have been cooking up curries lately. I need to try a Vietnamese curry. I've been doing Japanese. Can you get Vietnamese curry roux blocks to make a Vietnamese curry? Sounds interesting. Maybe a little different spice blend. I've got a little chuck roast marinating for tomorrow. I'm gonna make me a Japanese curry. Some of those S&B golden curry roux cubes. I think after this one, maybe I'd like to try a Vietnamese blend. Something a little different. Maybe something a little spicier. I like the spicy stuff. Hi, Emma Guesty. Thank you for joining us. Out on a little walk around Tulsa tonight. If you hang around long enough or you come back in about an hour, I'll be checking out some Christmas lights tonight. I'm going to walk back through the expensive homes, the high dollar homes. They've apparently got some pretty impressive Christmas lights up there, so we're going to do that. Hi, Red. For right now, we're heading down to the river. We're going to check out the river walk on Christmas Eve. We're going to get a lovely beverage at the Quick Trip. Right over there, you got some lit up reindeer. Getting ready for Santa to come by. Merry Christmas, says Red. Merry Christmas to you as well. And thank you. Hey, Red. I keep walking the same route lately. It's just becoming commonplace. But it's a good route, and it's got good, strong Wi-Fi, so that's why I keep selecting it. When Emily is excited for Christmas, aren't we all? Christmas is soon. Around these parts, Christmas is 7 hours away. Yep, love the sky as usual. I've been kind of pointing west. You can see the sunset over there, pretty colors. Always so nice. This is more to the south. You can see those colors kind of blending over, and that's back to the east there. It's already getting dark. You'll be excited when it's over. Spoken like a true grandparent. Be excited when it's over. I need my cardigan and my cigar and my smoking chair and watch the kids open presents. That's what I need. That's what I need. Sit and watch. Tomorrow's family time. Heading up to Mom's. My sisters will be there. We'll do a little gift exchange. Then back down south through the Oklahoma City area, see the kiddos. It's a long day. It's your own fault, but you still have to wrap presents, yeah. My stuff's all ready to go. I do it at work. I steal time from my boss because, I'm supposed to be busy all the time. You never get any breaks. Got your mom $100 for Christmas, so that was nice of you. Everybody likes $100. I don't know anybody who wouldn't like that present. We are heading down Utica. Down here to 48th. We'll take a turn on 48th and head down to the Quick Trip. Go by the church like we always. Somebody's happy to see me. Boar, Merry Christmas. Boar. Happy to see me, see. That dog's always happy to see me. Always barks at me. When I was in that drainage area back there that I crossed after the park, I could just come straight through here and duck under that little fence down there. I'd probably have to lay on the ground to get under that fence. So I always go around. We're not trying to shorten up the walk anyway, right? We're trying to get some miles in. Red says, I got my mom some stuff she can paint to sell at her flea market booth. Catch it. How long have I been walking? You mean like tonight or overall? Tonight we just got started. I've only got maybe a half a mile in so far. But I've been walking for fitness going on a year now. I've always walked, but walking seriously as a fitness lifestyle choice, about a year. Where are you at? Hi, Kadeem. I am in southwest Tulsa. I'll give you an update here in just a second exactly where I am. Get those miles in. This don't look like Florida. No, we are not in Florida. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the intersection of 49th and Troost. So that's south 49th, east. Wait a minute. Strike that. We're at East 49th South Street and South Troost Avenue. There you go. There's the sign. Careful, there might be a tornado. Try biking, it's fun, says Win Emily. I've done biking. I did that for a while. Never mind, that's Kansas. No, we get our share of tornadoes here, but not generally in December. Not really the season for it. I've lived through plenty of tornadoes growing up around these parts. It happens. Got another walker coming the other way. Meet another person walking. Oh, and here's our select a book, borrow a book, give a book library thing. There you go. These are a thing around here. People put out little collections of books, and you can borrow one or add one or swap one. Muncie, Indiana, says Winston Smith. Not many tornadoes there. Well, you get some. Not like here, though, yeah. It's like I got a daddy-daughter walking around thing going on up here in front of me, playing in the leaves. There's some bagged leaves, but well, we got a bunch of leaves on the corner here. Try to give you a good shot of it here at 49th and Trenton. That is some leaves right there, folks. There's some serious pilage of leaves. I have a troll being super edgy. Oh no, Red, that never happens. Super edgy. Yeah, well, y'all got, yeah, well, that happens. That is a lot of leaves, isn't it? Whoa, have a nice trip? I almost did. Am I a vinegar or mustard person? I'm not crazy about either. I'm not crazy about vinegar or mustard, although I do like a Dijon mustard in some recipes and then some sandwiches. Balsamic is okay, but I hate vinegar. I've used like some rice vinegar, some red wine vinegar and stuff. Not much of it, other than cooking with it, not really, no. I like malt vinegar on my fish. I do use vinegar in some recipes. I've been known to do that. Don't like jokes about pornography. Okay, noted. No. It's not a porn channel, sorry. Not my thing. And vinegar is awesome, says Big Zebra. Big Zebra's here. Big Zebra's a delight. Did you know Big Zebra is a delight, everyone? He's a delightful person. Glad to have him on board. Vinegar. Oh my gosh. We got lots of trolls today, don't we? I almost read a troll comment. Faster just to delete them and not give them any more attention. You like malt? Yeah, they like the Long John Silver's thing. I really like their dark malt vinegar on their crispy breaded fish fillets. We seem to have some kind of procession going on here. Lots of cars all going this way. I hope it's not a funeral procession or something. They're coming out of the church. Maybe they're just getting out of mass. That's probably what it is. Bet they had a Christmas mass. Maybe started at 4 and they're just getting out. Dun dun dun. Crossing Rockford. Yep, Rockford Avenue. It's our old favorite. And I smell someone cooking meat. I can feel the heat and smell the smoke. Thank you, Kadeem. I do try to be professional. Vinegar should be kept separate. There you go. Oh, hi, Blue. Sorry I missed you. Good to see you, Blue. Welcome back to my channel. There is someone coming the other way. I think I'm going to have to get up on the curb. Yes, I am. Someone's about to hit me in the back. I'm going to give them a wide berth. Plenty of room to maneuver here. And someone else. There's just a lot of traffic that I never see on this road. So it's really kind of bizarre, but oh well. Never see this much traffic back here. Got to be church traffic. The church is right there. Must be some church traffic. Yeah, yep, I see them all pulling out of the parking lot. I guess I'll walk through there and ask them, hey, did you guys just get out of mass? Well, have a Merry Christmas. Something like that. We'll do something like that. Be nice and polite to the folks. Never hurts to be polite. It's the same old routine, folks. It's the same old path we always walk. We're going to cross over Quincy here. We got a second. Yep, we got it. We're going to have to jog a little bit there, but we're okay. We made it. Folks are streaming out of the Church of St. Mary here. Candace Long is here. Asked, what did Rev do? I saw a very short clip. Shanny saying he's back and he was abusing her, and then Rev took the phone and said, that's not abuse, it's not fucking abuse or something, and cut it off. Hi, Polly. Good to see you, Polly. And happy Festivus to you as well. After the airing of grievances, we'll have the feats of strength. That'll be when I get back home. He may become violent tonight. Well, keep an eye on the arrest reports. Somebody get the Scranton, PA police radio going. I'm sure folks are monitoring. We'll hear something. But happy Festivus to you as well, Polly. Yeah, the town with the same name I just crossed. Fantastic. That happens. A lot of towns, a lot of streets here in Tulsa are named after other towns, especially for a certain strip that I happen to live in. Peoria comes to mind. In fact, there are alphabetical town names for quite a while in this region of Tulsa. I don't think it's either Peckville or Blakely. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta be careful in the parking lot. Lots of folks getting out of church and having a fun time. I'm just fine, thank you though. Thank you for concern. They were starting to struggle for the phone on the Shaw of Thirst video. I didn't see Shaw's coverage of it. I actually saw the Shanny Lives one. Shanny Lives live stream. That's hard to say. Shanny Lives live. Yep, definitely getting out. We just got out of Mass. There's a lot of traffic.
I'm in the neighborhood.
I think we had the candlelight Christmas Mass today. People are out here in shorts and short shirts. And gosh, guys, it's 75 degrees on December 24th. Can you believe it? Extra 3 seconds not on Shanny's channel. Interesting. Struggling for the phone, huh? That's not terribly surprising. Not terribly surprising. Yep, definitely folks getting out of Mass, heading home. That'll be me tomorrow morning. I gotta get up about 5 and probably start driving I want to be on the road by 5:45 to get where I'm going by 7:30. That's my goal, get on the road by 5:45. A little day of traveling for Christmas, listening to football on the radio, I guess. I'll check it out, Blue, thanks. I don't want to miss that extra 3 seconds. Not that I watch much Shanny and Rev anymore. It's not really my thing nowadays. Kind of gave up on them. There's certainly some interesting and exciting things happening today. Please check the Lackawanna jail tonight. For some reason, I can't exit. I'm sure there's plenty of people listening to the scanners and keeping up to date. You know, it's not immediate. They won't update those records on Christmas Eve. So even if somebody gets arrested today, you won't find on a website. Always liked my Shanny and Rev song, Big Zebra. I do too. I think that was a good one. Little light jazz piano with a little bit of a rap, a beat poem, if you will. More like a beat poem, really. Well, there's a girl in Colorado by the name of Shanny. 37 years young. She ain't no granny. Nice sky, says Willie. It is a nice sky. Isn't Lackawanna in Buffalo, New York? No, it's Lackawanna County. Lackawanna. You got to have a Lackawanna County. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. I was just walking by at a bad time there. Lackawanna County, home of Scranton. I think Scranton is the county seat. Who is playing, says Red Red. Let's see. There's Yeah, the Lions are on the road. Gosh, who are they playing? Somebody they're going to beat badly, I think. I've got all the road teams are going to win. You got the Broncos at the Chiefs. It's the later game. You got Dallas at somebody bad. And the Lions at somebody also bad. I wish I could be more specific. I can't remember, but it'll be 3 games tomorrow, so it'll be football on the radio all day. And I'll be driving most of the day, so there you go. I don't think I'll get home until like 6 o'clock at night. But isn't that the thing? It's Christmas Day. Yeah, it's fine. I can't remember, sorry. I heard about it, but it was not important enough for me to remember. I do know the 3 road teams are Dallas, Kansas City, and Dallas, Denver, and Detroit. Hey, they're all the D teams. Dallas, Denver, and Detroit are on the road, and I'm not going to be able to make that, so let's wait. Going to have to find a chance to cross the road here. Oh, I had it, but I think that the traffic's going to be coming the other way, dang it. We'll walk on down a little ways. Y'all having ham for dinner or turkey? I don't know. I don't think, my plan is not to go and eat. My plan is to go see family and exchange presents. And I doubt we eat anything at my mom's place. Or my ex's. My plan is not to eat. But I don't eat during the day anyway. I eat at dinner and late in the day, and that's about it. Here we go. We got it. We got it. We made it. There's a motorcycle coming. I probably ought to quicken my pace to get out of his way. I am making a lovely Japanese curry tomorrow. I'm going to start it before I leave. So like an 8-hour in the slow cooker thing. It's going to be closer to 12 hours though. Don't worry, it won't burn. It's like a stew. It's a nice thing about slow cookers. You're not really in danger of burning much. And I'll probably get back before 6. That's an overestimate. I'll probably be back home more like 3 or 4. I think it'll work out pretty good. Here's our quick trip. We're going to go get a lovely beverage. Oh, hashtag show the sign. We're at $2.35 here, Yvonne, if you're watching. $2.35 a gallon for the cheap stuff. It's kind of hanging right around that same. It was $2.29 last week. Ham and chicken and dumplings for Willie D. There you go. Ham and chicken and dumplings. I don't think I'll be doing any of that. I think I will be doing a flavored water. We haven't had one of our electrolyte zeros for a while. $1.96 in London. There's that $2 gas Vaughn's been talking about. It's in London, Kentucky. It's in his home state. Right near where he grew up. Not grew up, but you know what I meant. $1.96. You can get that electrolyte zero. Can't remember the flavor. I will here in a second. Strawberry banana. That was it. Strawberry banana. Look at that, folks. 0 sugar. Strawberry banana. Premium hydration. From the fine folks at Electrolyte Zero. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your water. Got a line at Quick Trip. That rarely happens. Rarely happens in here. You do both sides, yeah. Folks got to learn how to Quick Trip. You do both sides of the register, see. Learn how to Quick Trip.
10 spots total in under 2 minutes. Let's see if I got it. First one's easy. 1. 2. why it's the hard one.
Say that one more time.
One, my shoe's untied too. One.
I'll get
Two. Now 4 in a row or 2 in a row twice. One. Two. One. Two.
Driving me crazy.
I hate that net like that. One. Two. One.
As a
Two.
self-checkout says Rick.
No. Sorry, that's the one I
Noise.
want to miss.
I know I got a video playing and I can't figure out how to stop it.
Nope. It's alright. How much time I got? 30 seconds?
Don't know how to access it.
I'm selling. One. Two.
There, I think that got rid of it. Holy cow, that was annoying as fuck. I put my phone down a little bit to get my drink, and I guess I hit a button or something, and some other video started playing, and I couldn't get rid of it. I thought that was a person in the story. Yeah, sounded like it, didn't it? Some basketball shooting video, but we should be okay now. It's bizarre. Should be good now. Tell me you can't hear the video anymore. That would make me happy. Look how quickly it's getting dark. The moon's coming out. We're gonna get out of this car's way. Yeah, video gone, thank you. Video gone. Willie says I had a family brunch this morning. Gravy, biscuits, bacon, eggs, hash browns. Wow. Yeah, how about that, Sky? Here, let's stay up here where we can see it better. We'll walk down the interstate today. It'll be a little louder, but that's okay. There's a nice path worn in here. You demand sunset pictures from my excursions. You demand sunset pictures. Oh, look. I thought that was what was left of a balloon, but it's a shopping bag. Well, we're just going to parallel Interstate 44 here down to the river instead of that boring walk behind the barrier over there. It's going to be loud, not much I can do about that, but the view's worth it. The view is definitely worth it, and the grass is short, so it's an easy walk. Yeah, that's some deep reds and oranges over there, yeah. It's like it's on fire. Yeah, we get some pretty crazy sunsets around here in terms of the colors in the sky. Hopefully not a wildfire. No, it's just it's dust in the air from the Texas Panhandle. That's what it is. Just gets up in the sky and the sun hits it and colors happen. You get a lot of blowing dust out there. That's person is recording me for some reason. That's very weird. Oh no, they're looking at the sunset too. Wow. I think that person driving there was taking a picture of the sunset. Crazy. I thought they were looking at me, but they had their phone out the window pointed at the sunset. Just happened to be right where I was standing. kind of down here in a little gully, little trench, walking down in it. Enjoy that sunset, folks. I'll keep it up there as long as I can. Should really be something over the river. Yep, been through many tornadoes there, Willie, in Kentucky. Yeah, you get a bunch of them too, no doubt about it. Speaking of London, Kentucky, you had a pretty bad one last year, didn't you? Right out through the airport area. Vaughn didn't do anything to stop that. "26 killed." Yeah, that was a bad night. I remember that live. Well, stay tuned, folks. We're going to do a mile on the river, and then we're going to turn up and head into that really nice neighborhood and see some of the Christmas lights. So you want to hang around for that. That'll be in another half hour or so. If you need to go grab some dinner or something and come back, that's great. But I'll definitely want to see the Christmas lights. Get you in that holiday spirit. Pretty impressive from what I hear. Where is this? Hi, RC 6065. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am currently walking right next to Interstate 44, coming up on the... Holy cow, how could that bike be that loud? I'm coming up on the Arkansas River, so coming up to Riverside Drive, and this is basically 51st Street in southwest Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we're going to do a mile up the Riverside Walk, and we're going to check out some Christmas lights. A person down the road from Red said decorated all the trees in their yard, probably 20 at least. Every tree got wraps and wraps of Christmas lights. Just imagine the power bill. That's why I want to take you through the rich neighborhood, because holy cow. They don't care so much about the power bill, and it shows. They put up some displays now. Must be battery lights, or the electric outlets look like Clark W. Griswold. This is making a reference to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation there, folks. If you haven't seen the movie. Chevy Chase, Clark W. Griswold. A lot of molehills out here. I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but damn, there's a lot of them. Look at all that. A lot of moles out here digging the ground. Moles, ground squirrels. Possums and opossums. Unfortunately, the really pretty sunlight's going away, but just as we get to the river, and we'd had a great view of it. Oh well, folks, sorry, I can only get out of work so fast. Wish I'd got you a better sunset over the river, but it is what it is. And here's a crossing that'll be familiar to those of you who watch my channel with regularity. We'll remember this is where we usually emerge from the inside of the sound barrier, and we cross Riverside right here. Hopefully not when a car is coming. They call it Riverside Raceway because people go like 60 miles an hour down this sucker all the time. I think we can go now. At least halfway. No, we're going to be able to go all the way. Against the light. Ooh, I lied. This, like I said, people go 60 miles an hour down this sucker. Here's one of them now. That guy was flying up to this red light. Good job. You beat everybody to the red light. And we're back to our old pal, the Riverside Walkway, Riverside Trail. Like I said, if I'd have got here about 10 minutes earlier, we would have had a beautiful view of that sunset. But, now we just got what we got. There's the river. Arkansas River. Flows right through downtown. Gonna go watch Stranger Things with the kiddos. Catch the replay. Thanks, Red. Don't really need to watch the replay. It won't be anything exciting, I assure you. Just me walking around. But the Christmas lights index this time and go forward about 30 to 45 minutes, and there's some pretty things ahead. But thank you for coming. Merry Christmas. Patinas is here. Says hello from Rio de Janeiro. Hola, Patinas. Buen dia. Buen dia to usted. Blue Nose Lucro. Rio, what a city. What a city indeed. Aye. All right, we are heading up the Riverside Trail, heading north up to 41st, and we'll call it. We'll turn it back in and go check out some Christmas lights. So just about an hour of walking. So if you know my channel at all, you know that'll be about 20 minutes. We'll have to head back east a little ways. So figure 30 to 45 before we start getting into the lights. Hey, hey, says that part. At that part. Welcome. Thanks for saying hi. Always good to know when folks are watching. Appreciate you saying hi. I can say hi back. Hey, hey. And Patinas gives me a Christmas tree. That's fantastic. Happy holidays to you as well, that part. We're going to be safe. One of the safest places to be in my town is the River Park Walk. So many folks around. It gets pretty regular police patrols. Not a lot of violence going on down here. You're an older head from the Von Helton days. Gotcha. Well, welcome. Good to have you on the channel. Been around a minute, have you? Me too. I've been around the Von Helton community for a minute. There's the sign right there, River Parks. Riverparks.org. You can check them out. Willie says, my wife is making potato salad, ham rolls, and deviled eggs. You're the cleanup guy and chief dishwasher. Well, embrace your roles, I suppose. Enjoy that. I like doing dishes. I like keeping things clean. And after I do the dishes, I always get some paper towels and wipe out my sinks. Get all the moisture out of there. Don't want to attract any buggies. Willie D says that's exactly what we do here. And the food is amazing. Fantastic. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna prep a Japanese curry tonight, get that meat marinating. I think I might make me some bolognese. I've got some extra carrot and celery. I got a pound of meat, use about half of that. Got some tomato paste, puree in a tube. I got a little fish paste. That can make me a nice bolognese. And I do it a little different lately. I've been, when I make it for one, I do a one pot spaghetti bolognese and I cook the pasta in the sauce. I know. You're like, oh, how can you do that? Well, it's really easy. Just add some water and I get the fond off, scrape the fond off of the pan, and I let the starch from the pasta thicken the sauce. It's actually really good. If you want to just do like a 30-minute one pot spaghetti bolognese, I mean, let's be honest, it's not as good as, cooking a ragu for 4 hours. But, for a one pot, ready in 30 minutes, it's pretty damn good. So I think I'll probably do that tonight. A little parsley and some grated Parmesan over the top. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. And you can easily control the portion when you just do a one pot for one. So that's my plan tonight when I get home. Make me a little bolognese. A little grated carrot and celery and onion. Make me reduce me a sauce in there. Garlic, of course. Gonna have several cloves of garlic. And you just let that cook down with the meat. Like I say, you actually let it burn a little bit so you got some fond on the bottom of the pot. Add some water to deglaze that stuff and cook the pasta just directly in it. Willie says we love to cook also. I'm really into cooking lately. Trying more and more things. I was on the crock pot kick for quite a while. Now I'm branching out in some other things. I got an air fryer. I've been doing some things in the air fryer. There's all kinds of neat stuff you can do with an air fryer. It's amazing. Just trying to cook healthy, I'm embracing more of the European model. Just get the food you need for one day. Cook it up fresh. Getting out all this fast food, last minute culture. It's much nicer. For a while there, I was doing meal prep and cooking massive meals on Sunday and meal prepping them the rest of the week. I kind of getting away from that as well. Although the Japanese curry I'm doing, I will meal prep up and have that a few times this week, and also share with some folks at work. Use your air fryer every day. There you go. It's fantastic, isn't it? I really like it. Really like the old air fryer. Hey, we're coming up on the list of the number of walkers and bicyclers that have come by for the year, and being it's December 23rd, being it's December 24th, we're almost to the end of the year, so we can get a pretty good tally here. It's coming up. I'll share those with you here in a minute. Gives you the daily and the year to date. Kind of interesting. And it's right up here on this next post. Merry Christmas from Ireland, says Edinburgh. Sorry, Dingberg. 01 Edinburgh 5. Edinburgh. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. It's Christmas Day there, I would think. Here we go. For the day, 496 bicyclers. For the year, 162,736. Now to walkers. For today, 348 folks have walked by. For the year, it's 125,774. So we're going to get somewhere close to 130,000 folks walking this path this year. That's fun to think about. 130,000 people walked this trail this year. That's a lot of feet, folks. It's a lot of worn out, blistered feet. Walking and running and going by. Merry Christmas to our Irish pals, says that part. Great investment. Yep, there you go. The air fryer, I assume you mean. I think so. And I didn't get a cheap one. I got one on Amazon. It was one of the best reviewed and certainly one of the most expensive. I can't remember the brand right now, but I did do my research and look at the professional reviews and got one that was very highly reviewed and is large. It's like a 6 or 8 quart. It's a big old pan, big old basket, I should say. You can put a lot of stuff in it. It's got to be 6 quart. It can't be 8 quart. My crock pot's 8 quart. It's not that big, but I believe 6 quart. My strawberry banana lovely beverage is lovely tonight. I'm back, says Win Emily. Welcome back. You're a little early for the Christmas lights, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Hope everybody's enjoying their Christmas Eve or Christmas, wherever you are. Some of you folks, it's already Christmas over there in Ireland. Big old dogs coming by. Fun, and bicyclers out. It's a thing, folks. We're at 54% battery life, so I think we're good to go. Gonna get some good shots of Christmas lights when we get back in the neighborhoods. Is there football tonight, says Willie? Yeah, it's probably a bowl game. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any NFL tonight. But there's probably a bowl game somewhere. Somebody in the comment section research for me, see what football's on tonight. I'm reasonably sure there's some kind of college football going on somewhere. Somebody go over to ESPN.com, see what you can find out. California versus Hawaii, there you go. In the I Forget Bowl. Cal and Hawaii. It's going to be an offensive explosion with those two. No defense is played. Traditional offensive powerhouses. No defense. Cal still in the Pac-12? I don't know. Is there even a Pac-12 anymore? Definitely no NFL tonight. There's 3 games tomorrow, but they're not playing tonight. But I knew there'd be college. It's traditional to have some bowl games on Christmas Eve. 8 p.m. tonight for the Hawaii Bowl. Hey, if you're Cal, at least you get a trip to Hawaii, which may not be that spectacular for folks from California. They might do that all the time. Who knows? Both teams are favored even. Oh, it's a pick 'em. It's a pick 'em if you're a betting folk. If you're a betting type person, it's a pick 'em. So jump on that. Both teams favored evenly. I bet that turns into one of those 56-52 kind of games. That'd be my guess. 52-48, something in that neighborhood. Just depends on who turns over the ball last, probably. Fewest fumbles wins. Fewest interceptions. Got dark quick, didn't it? But it's still, I bet it's still 75 out here. I'm wearing a sweatshirt for some stupid reason. I just threw something on. Sweatshirt seemed the easiest, didn't have to tuck it in, you know. Cal's at 51%, Hawaii at 49%. There you go, it's about as even as it gets. About as even as it gets, folks. My legs hurt a little bit tonight. 2 reasons. I haven't been walking much because of the cold and the getting dark early, and also I'm wearing my work shoes, which are not my walking shoes, and probably hurting my feet a little bit. Sup, no northern lights in your country. That must suck, yeah? I mean, we do get northern lights in our country, just not this far south, really. But if you're up in like Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, they get northern lights quite often. Which, from what I understand, have been quite spectacular lately with all the solar activity. No northern lights this far south though, and it's cloudy anyway, so we wouldn't see them. It's a little cloudy tonight. Have seen them this far south. I mean, occasionally they do. You do see them down here, but not very often. Too far south. We're like 43 degrees latitude here. Oh my goodness, he's so happy to see me. He's very excited. Yeah. He's very excited to see me. Santa Tracker says he's over Iceland. There you go. Keeping our eyes on Santa tonight. I don't think he's coming to my place. But, don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. I'm not putting out any milk and cookies though. Tends to attract ants. We don't want that. Ants. Don't want ants. Don't anticipate seeing him here. That's that part. Me neither. Kind of blew that up. But the Santa Tracker says he's over Iceland, so we're going to go with that. Lots of good boys and girls in Iceland, apparently. Iceland is green and Greenland is ice. Make it make sense. Heard somebody say they were named that because back when they were named, it was flipped. And I was like, I don't think they were named that long ago. I don't think they were actually given those names in the Ice Age or something. Seems unlikely. World climate was that different. I don't think so. I've been out here almost an hour, 52 minutes. And I started a little before I started broadcasting, so I've been walking almost an hour, folks. No wonder my feet are getting tired. Got a ways to go, though. Anticipate some pretty darn impressive Christmas lights. We got some right ahead here at the 41st Street facility of the River Trails. There's a couple of trees nicely decorated. We'll check those out before we turn back on 41st Street. And then we'll head for the multi-million-dollar homes we like to peruse. Not peruse, we like to walk by. And we'll check out some nice Christmas lights for the folks. And we'll call it a night, and I'll make some, I'm gonna prep that Japanese curry meat, and I'm gonna make me a bolognese for dinner. And I'm gonna stay up late because I can. I don't have to work tomorrow. Wait a minute, I gotta get up 5:30. What am I saying? Never mind the staying up late part. I probably couldn't do it anyway. Sure, Blue. You can post a link to Rev's new channel. Sure thing. Folks that are interested in watching Rev flail, feel free to go on and give Rev a view. I don't mind. You're certainly welcome. I'm going to walk around the little park up here. I don't see any kiddos playing, which is not surprising. It's Christmas Eve. They need to be in bed, right? We'll walk around and check out the big tree up there. There's a couple of them, 2 or 3, decorated. I do see a lot of kiddos up there walking around. Maybe there's some kind of Christmas event I don't know about. We'll find out. Santa Tracker, interesting, yeah. And there's Blue that's the link to Revelation News' new channel. No posts or videos yet, but keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. We're doing some DJing out here. think I need a cup of tea. It wasn't one big tree, it's several trees. There you go, folks. It's the River Parks Christmas trees. Very nice. As you can see, nicely decorated, lots of lights. Don't really see any balls or ornaments or anything, it's mostly lights. But pretty trees. We're doing some photos. Doing some photos at the trees. It's a family event thing. Pretty trees. No star on the top though. I missed the star on top. There's another one. And that's it. About 5 of them. Looks great. Ooh, yeah. When Emily says, ooh. Those are the 41st Street River Parks facility Christmas trees. That's just a preview of what's to come, folks. That's nothing. Wait till you see some of these houses. I mean, crazy good decorations. We're here at 41st and Riverside, getting ready to cross and head east on 41st Street. Check out some of the decorations. There's our walk sign and our chirp chirp tells us we're good to go. Keep going that way, you can get to the Philbrook Museum and the Gathering Place Discovery Lab, but we're not going that way tonight. We're going this way. No Gathering Place tonight. It's getting too dark too quick. I wonder if Vaughn moved to higher ground. I don't know, Willie. You think? Is he still worried about Atlas, 3i Atlas, which is... Somebody tell Vaughn that it's going away from us now and we'll never return. Somebody let him know. His whole theories about it being a life form and slowing down and all that was just wrong, as always. Because, you know, as we know, Vaughn is always wrong. Especially when it comes to anything to do with facts, actual, you know, real life, universe stuff. He's always wrong. But you can't tell him, so don't bother. Remember I said somebody let him know? Yeah, don't bother. He won't care. Major storms flooding where he's at. Oh, in the Vegas area. Northwest Arizona. Southern Nevada, that area. I don't know. Who cares? Maybe he'll drown. I won't shed a tear. You're assuming that the escape can actually start still. Which I'm not real confident it can. Guy thinks it doesn't use a drop of oil, so you don't have to ever change it. That's how dumb this guy is. So if a vehicle doesn't use oil, you don't have to change it. Okay, Vaughn. Keep thinking that way. Run that engine to death. I mean, that car, that vehicle, that Escape, SUV, truck, whatever you want to call it, sold for $500 at auction. There was something already wrong with it. But, you know, what do I know? I'm just a car guy. I'm just an auto parts salesman. I don't know anything about cars. And, you know, why something would sell for $500 at auction. I don't know anything like that. Somebody in Lexington bought that Ford Escape for $500. 2012 XLT model with the 3.0. Somebody spent $500 on it. Probably put a little money into it. Wonder where the backers got it for. Maybe it was the backers. Maybe the backers do auctions. Maybe they bought the vehicle at the auction. How would I know? We are heading west. We're heading east on 41st Street on the sidewalk here, which is nice to have a sidewalk. Heading back towards Peoria, and then we'll start getting into some neighborhoods and we'll start seeing some lights. Although this is a neighborhood, this is more of the poorer side of town. Wait till we get to those oil baron homes, that oil money. You're gonna see some serious shit, folks. It's coming. I'm confident. One up there kind of looks like a gingerbread house. I'll get closer to it here. It's got that gingerbread house look to it. We'll check it out when we get up there. It's on the other side of the street, but I can get you a pretty good shot. A little bit of Christmassy stuff going down that way. Not a lot. That nice big house got some stuff going on. A little bit of lighting. Nothing to write home about. Sorry it's so dark. Nothing I can do about it. That's actually going to be good for the lights, though, for the light show. Here's the one I said looked like a gingerbread house. I still think it does. Tell me what you think. It's very gingerbread house looking. Maybe it's the red and white all around every window. Looks like a gingerbread house. Would you like to live in a gingerbread house with red and white icing? I think that'd be cool. Here's a little apartment complex, the Brookside Garden. There's a doggy in the window. Woo woo. Woof woof. He's looking at me, but he's not saying anything. Woof woof. Can you see him up there? Big white doggy looking out the window. At the Brookside Garden. That was a really, really loud motor scooter. Not a motorcycle, a little scooter. How could it be that frickin' loud? Hey, look. An electrical box laying on its side. Here's some Christmas lights. Dig that, man. That's impressive work. And one string right there. It's good stuff. A little bit going on down that street, not much. Again, poorer neighborhood. Not a lot of folks putting out Christmas lights. We'll get to them. Got to get back into that Brookside edition. That's where the action is, folks. And it's coming up. Stay tuned. Tell your friends to jump on in here. Light up your Discord, say Todd Malicote's live, and he's going to check out some Christmas lights in the some of the richest homes in Tulsa. Real soon. You got about 15 minutes before I get to there. So tell your friends, wake the kids, yell at the neighbors. Hey, Todd Malicote's live, and he's going to show Christmas lights. It's going to be an event. Get on that, folks. Get those messages posted in Discord. Link me up, baby. Link me up. Trust me on this. You're not going to want to miss this show. Really big shoe, folks. Really big shoe. Some pallets back here. Nothing on them. Oh, there's some sand or something back there. Please return your cart to the store. This is the back end of the Ace Hardware. I was in there today looking for some PAL nuts for one of my customers. They were funky little bolt retainers that press into the front of an engine. Like a linkage, kind of like a linkage clip, but they were all metal, real small, like a number 6 machine screw size. Got to keep up with the dishes. Thanks, Willie. Got to keep up with those dishes. That's important. It's an important job, man. It's okay. We're just getting ready to cross Peoria. And once we get across Peoria, another 5 to 10 minutes, and we will be in the neighborhoods I've been speaking of all night. Checking out some of the dramatic Christmas decorations here in some of the richest houses in Tulsa. It's all ahead, folks. Stay tuned. Bork, bork, bork. There you go. Stay tuned. Bork along with him. Get those Discord links going. Let's get some folks in here. Let's get some folks in here, folks. It's coming.
Wait.
We gotta wait. Wait for the crossing light. Oh, my feet hurt. Look at that, folks. There's a Chick-fil-A down there. And a Verizon store and an Arvest Bank. Freeland Brown Pharmacy. It's compounding pharmacy. They do all that compounding. Now we're good to go. Got the signal. Got the signal. Bork, 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 says Point Flush Pheasant. Bork, bork, bork. Is that a Swedish chef thing, or? I don't understand. We're gonna get rid of our lovely beverage, which you can see is pretty much gone. It's time to throw it away. It's getting warm. And we got just the place to do it right here. A trash can, a dumpster, if you will. I will. I'm just gonna flip it up into there. Very nice, good shot, right in the middle. And we walk on. And we walk on, folks. By the Reese's. I think the Reese's is probably closed. Most of these places closed at 6 o'clock today. Last minute shoppers. Now the liquor store down there, they'll be open. They're open. Come get your whiskey or your vodka or whatever for your Christmas rum. Hey, quit borking in my ear, he says. Quit borking in my. You did it first. You posted it. Don't blame me for reading your post. Bork, bork, bork. You post it, I read it. That's how this goes, see? You see? That's how it goes, see? Now, it looks like Whole Foods is open. Hippie Mart down there. Maybe they're open late for Christmas Eve. I don't know. Can't really tell from here. It looks like there's a lot of cars in the parking lot, so. I don't think we need to waste our time going in there, but it probably knocked me offline anyway. Hey, Hollywood Nails is open. Get that Christmas Eve special at the Hollywood Nails of Brookside. And the Brookside Blooms, hey, they're closed up, but man, the nail salon is going crazy. A bunch of Asians in there, a bunch of heathens probably don't celebrate Christmas, so, you know, something to do tonight. Go get your nails done. Get your nails did. And the Pet Supply Plus seems to be open. Go get your doggy treats. Last minute Christmas shopping for old Fido. Yeah, Whole Foods is definitely open. Hippie grocery. Lots of organic things in there. Organic seems to be the word of the store. Organic. Organically grown, organically fed, organically produced. Everything's organic. Which, if you know your basic chemistry, just means contains carbon. Orgasmic, there you go. Hi, Aries. Orgasmic produce. Meridini bork bork bork. Yeah, I'm a Swedish hound. I'm a Swedish hound. Isn't that funny? I'm a Swedish hound. A bork bork bork. Yeah, I'm Swedish. Guy in his Miata with the custom exhaust. He's badass. Nothing like a guy revving by you in his Miata, thinking he's something. In his Miata. It's like I didn't even have to look at the car to know it was a Miata. Could tell by the sound of the damn thing. Oh, nice Miata. Hi, James Corvus. Evening to you as well. I saw you interacting with Vaughn. Last show we did, I think the last live. You were in there. I thought James is going to get banned. Maybe you survived. I don't know. I didn't hang around long enough. Coming up on those Christmas lights, folks. We're getting closer and closer. It's not going to be long now. I'm telling you, they're going to be spectacular. Spectacular. Here at the Enclave, they don't put lights out except around the top of the building, but they're always there. The little massage parlor or whatever thing over there has got some lights going. Vaughn is so full of shit. Yeah, he absolutely is. Well, I can't remember, you were arguing with him about something, James, and I thought, he's going to get blocked or banned or something. I don't think it happened. But I remember you were arguing with him about something. And I can't for the life of me remember now, because I guess it wasn't very important. Yeah, it's a nail and spa. Open. Look at that. Christmas Eve, 6:15. Place is open. Get your nails did. Didn't think he got banned yet, before he reset it for everyone. Willie says, in reference to the liquor store, Kentucky doesn't allow alcohol sales on Christmas Day or Easter. Wow. I don't know if we do here or not. Not many places open on Christmas Day, that's for sure. Not many places open. I don't know if it's a legal thing or it's just because it's Christmas and places aren't open. It is still like 78 degrees out here. It's almost hot. Of course, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, which was a poor choice, but I just threw it on. Had to wear something. Didn't want to walk around in my work shirt. Should have changed my shoes, though. I wish I had thought to put my walking shoes on because these are hurting my feet. My more dressy black shoes that I got to wear to work, they're killing my feet. But we're getting a good walk in. There, down that way, we got some Christmas decorations. But I'm saving up for the big show, which I keep saying it's coming up, but it's coming up, folks. Something on my glasses. I think it was about 60 degrees where Willie is. It's well over 70 here. Well over 70 here. Probably right at 75. Damn near, when I checked this afternoon, it got 79. I'm not sure if it made 80 or not, but new record for Christmas Eve here. This is crazy how warm it's been. And they called for a cold, wet winter. I mean, maybe it's still coming, but it's just now winter, but, geez. So far, they're pretty well off the mark. Record warm, no rain in the forecast forever. But hey, it said cold and wet. After we had a really mild summer, too. You would expect a colder winter than normal after a mild summer. Hadn't materialized that way so far. For the 4 days it's been winter. 21st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th. It's 4 days of winter. This doesn't feel like winter, though. Did y'all see Shani end her live by getting in a scuffle with Rev? I did see that. I saw it live as it happened on her channel. The 45-second stream. I saw it live. Or not live. I mean, it was a replay, but it was pretty close to live. It had 0 views when I clicked on it. It had 0 views. It was that soon. No comments. She got on there crying. He's back. And I can't do this anymore. I can't live with someone who abuses me and doesn't pay me any respect. And Rev grabbed the phone. Abuse? That's bullshit. There's no abuse. That's what I saw. And then the phone got shut off. And now people are manning the police scanners for Lackawanna County, waiting for one of them to get arrested. That's where we are, folks. Personally, I couldn't care less. I hope they both go to hell. Place appropriate to their kind. We're gonna wait here for this person to be able to turn because I don't want to be in their way. Breaking news. Shots fired at the Nakatomi Towers in LA. Yeah, Willie. I saw Die Hard too. That's funny. Nakatomi Towers. Yeah, okay. Well, Alan Rickman's going to be there as Hans. And Rev is justified in being mad because she deleted his channel. I would say that's true. I'd be mad if somebody deleted my channel behind my back. Never said any different, yeah. Definitely justified. Now there's some of the nicer homes. We're gonna go to the next one. So I think there'll be more interesting decorations as we go a little farther down. But that street's got some nice ones. He's justifiable mad. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Agree with you. Agree with it. Here we are at 41st and Utica, folks. We're at 41st and Utica, about to check out the very nice home decorations coming up. There's going to be some stuff to look at real soon. I'll keep previewing it, but it is coming. It's just taking me a long time to walk it because, I'm tired and I'm old. Tired and old and tired. This person can go, and then I'm gonna cross the street here for Utica and 41st. Down that way, some nice stuff. But I want to get you to the main event here. Get home and start cooking. According to G-Man, they both hit each other, so they need to be in separate places. Well, I'd take everything G-Man says with a grain of salt, that's for sure. Wouldn't trust much of what he says. Here is a lovely home on 41st Street. Some lovely decorations. Fairly simple. James says, how was your day? Yeah, I did have to work. I worked about a 10-hour shift today. Got there, I did 9. I got there at 7:30 and I left it was almost 5 o'clock when I left. So 9.5. We're gonna say 9.5. I worked 9.5 today. And for the last 2 hours of it, I had to work up front in the retail area, which is, hate that. I don't like retail auto parts. I had my fill of that years ago. Okay, here we go. Here we go, folks. Crossing the street, we're going to go down Victor Avenue. Right up here into the Shaw Thirst channel. Got a 5.3 second version of the fight. The video ends showing a cat box. We're going to go into the Bullwood Acres area here. So far disappointing. I thought these people would have their lights up, but apparently not. I'll check out Shaw of Thirst video later. Thank you for that. Nice quiet night. Boy, it's peaceful out here. It's quiet. No activity at all, really. Of course, I say that and a car's coming. And another car coming in my face. So much for no activity. They're building something here. It's a construction site. I don't know what they're building, but it's been going a while. And a car coming straight at me, and then we can go back on the other side of the road. It's better to walk into traffic because you can see them coming. You can see them coming if you walk against traffic. If you walk with traffic, they'll clip you from behind. It's not a good thing. Nobody wants that. think once we get over the hill here, we're going to see some shit. I think. We'll see. We'll see. I anticipate some pretty interesting decorations. Here's a house they're building. It's going up quick. They've got the top on. It's all covered up. Another car coming at me. Shift to the other side of the road. A little hard to see. Yeah, that's a nice big one right there. DRS Drywall Specialist. DRS, a drywall specialist. It could be DWS. There's some decoration. Nothing spectacular yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. See what I'm saying? Pretty soon, like every house has an elaborate display on it. As we get into these older oil baron tycoon houses. It's gonna get pretty nice here in a minute. Wake the kids, rouse the neighbors. Get those Discord links up, folks. I want to see some people coming in here. You know you want to see this. There's 42nd Street. It dead ends up there. Oh, stepped in a hole. Don't want to step in holes. That's a good way to twist your ankle. Good way to twist your ankle, folks. Don't do that. Don't do that. You'll twist your ankle, kid. Been walking an hour and 22 minutes now. Really more like an hour 25. Because again, you got to remember I was walking a little before I started the stream up. We're starting to get into the nicely decorated homes. Here's one. Getting a little more elaborate as we get farther on. Look at that. That's a lot of Christmas lights, folks. Red on the trees, white on the house. That's twice you said Baron. One more time you will summon the demon. Yeah, I doubt it. I really doubt Vaughn watches my channel. People are like, oh, you were showing driving around Conway. Vaughn knew what you were doing. Vaughn doesn't watch my channel. Guys, get real here. Vaughn doesn't watch me. Vaughn doesn't watch me. Sorry. Hate to disappoint everybody. Looks like we're having a Christmas party around here somewhere. There's a bunch of cars parked. Somebody's having a party. A bunch parked up here too. It might be in that house. Here's some more lovely decorations, as you can see. Look at that. That's pretty elaborate. That's a lot of lights, folks. That's a lot of lights to put on a house right there. I wonder if the Sasquatch down there's lit up. We're not gonna go down there and find out, but those are pretty. I like the multicolored lights like that. You got the purples and blues and greens, yellows and reds, whites, of course. Got to get over. There's a car coming from behind. Gots to get over. Don't want to get run over. See, I thought these mansions up here would have lights on them, but maybe nobody living in there. Nobody to bother. Right there, folks, there's some really nice colored lights going on. Pretty. Up ahead of me, I see some more coming. So we'll just keep on walking. I really thought these houses would have more going on, but no dice. Just joking. It's okay. It's okay, Willie. But seriously, Vaughn doesn't watch me. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Still walking down Victor Avenue. We're getting closer to home. I got maybe another 15 minutes of walk left. Hoping to see more than this, but you know, you take what you can get, right? Figured these super high dollar homes out here would be lit up like a Christmas tree. Literally. I haven't seen that much. Now, I say that, and right ahead of me is a very nicely lit up home, which we will check out. Again, the multicolored lights I really like. Green exclusively in the trees is neat too. But on the home up there, you can see lots of reds and yellows and blues and greens. I like that. I like it. Man, my feet hurt. I really should have worn my walking shoes. I won't make that mistake again. Oh, my dogs are tired. Oh, someone coming from behind. Time to walk over, get out of the way. Get out of the way, man, he said. It's this person coming to their home. He said, get out of my street. What are you doing walking around my street? That house, all green. Green trees. It's cool looking. Green trees. This house, multicolor. And all the way up the roof, the eaves. Get out the way, Todd. Cars coming. Probably people driving around looking at the lights. Look at this. Look at there. Around the bases of the trees. I like the multicolor strands. It's cool stuff. That's nicely done, whoever lives here. And a few lights up in the tree, casting down. Makes it interesting. There you go. Lit Christmas lighting, and there's a phone number advertising their work here, and it's nice work. It's well done. That's what you can do when you got some money. Light up your whole forest in front there. And right next door, this is pretty. This is where you do a different color for every little bush. I like that too, it's cool. Got the green bush and the red bush and the blue bush and the yellow bush. Bush, see? Pretty colors. Over here, it's got a red tree in front. And over there, it's just all white strands. Looks like a Jewish Star of David there. You don't see that all that much. Around here, anyway. There's pretty houses up in there in that little cul-de-sac. Don't really want to go check it out because my feet hurt. So again, across the street, there's some nice, just simple white lights, but around the trees is neat. A little wreath up there. Car's coming. I need to get over here in the grass. Folks probably driving around checking out the lights. Oh, it's snowflakes. It's not Star David, they're snowflakes. Snowflakes up there in the trees. And some kind of wagon wheel thing looking here. That's nicely done. That's nicely done. There's some more up the hill there. We're going to turn here on this street. So that way it's Oak Road, but this way it's Wheeling. We're going to turn down Wheeling here and go home. Call it a night. Some pretty houses up there. And some nice, I like the multicolor stuff. Good stuff. Oh, give me just a second. Be right back. Sorry, folks.
Can't leave till I make 2 in a row. 10 spots total in under 2 minutes. The first one's easy. Second.
I don't know why that keeps happening. But at least I figured out how to get rid of it now. Yeah, hi, Brandon. Oh, another car coming. I passed somebody that obviously didn't want to be on my cam. Little kids and stuff, so I just stopped it for a minute. No big deal. Said hi and moved on. Happens sometimes. Got some more. Hey, sup? No, can't I lurk in peace? Yeah, absolutely you can. Got a few more houses here before we get home. Check out some nice decorations. Again, these are the nicer homes back here. Are going to have some cool looking stuff. We'll go around the long way to see if we can see a few more homes. But I'll tell you, man, my feet hurt. I can't not remember to change shoes next time. It's bad. Probably do a walk again tomorrow night when I get back. Visiting the fam. We'll do a walk tomorrow. It's supposed to be 75 again, so we'll have the weather for it. Won't wear a sweatshirt next time. In fact, I'll probably wear shorts and a t-shirt. Here's some nice stuff. Again, with the multicolored strands I really like. Front of the house there. Pretty. And right next door, we got a kind of a candy cane theme going on there. You've made the mistake of wearing ones too small, yeah. I have no snow. But yeah, beautiful lights. Christmas season went by so fast, says Brandon. Yeah, always does, seems like it. But I tend to work and cover the family folk that have, kids in the home. I don't have that anymore, so I can work the extra hours and let people take off. Pretty lights. Look at that candy cane. Look at that right up the tree. And a little red tree out here. Haven't seen a lot of like snowmen or Santa Claus or sleighs out. But sure seen some pretty lights. You'll spend most of the day tomorrow at your parents, siblings, and nephews. Yeah, I'm going to see Mom in the morning, and then back through Oklahoma City area to see my kids and do the gift exchange and all that. Sit and talk for a while. Maybe watch a little football with the boy, and then head on back to Tulsa. It'll be a traveling day. Traveling day. And then we'll do a walk tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening, afternoon, something like that. Afternoon, evening walk. I will, normally I'd go up ahead there, but today let's go this way and check one more street out. Bet we see some more decorations. See, that's pretty in the tree there. We'll go up to one more street here. Any grandkids? No, not yet. No grandkids. Doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in my two to have any right now. So that's coming. I'm sure that's coming along. My daughter's way too busy saving the world to settle down and have kids. And my son stays busy with his firefighting. Way too busy to settle down and have grandkids for old dad. But I'm sure that's in the future. Hope I'm around for it. Don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so I bet it will be. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the kids about that tomorrow. Hey, when are you going to get old Pops here some grandkids? It's time for some grandbabies. You got all nephews, easy to gift. They're in their Hot Wheels and dinosaur timeline. Perfect. My kids were the Power Wheels timeline. I just had them functioning Power Wheels, drivable toys. That was, Dad, the parts guy, always had to upvolt the 12-volt Power Wheel or the 18-volt Power Wheel and make them go way too fast. My daughter got the little Dora, tiny little cruiser. It was 6 volt, powered only one wheel. Yeah, I 12 volted that sucker, and it went way too fast. She could go around 3 times on a donut when she learned how. 3 times around in the street. Made her mom crazy. Well, not a lot up here. I was hoping for more coverage, but thought I'd give them a shot. Now this is pretty. They got some pinwheel looking things with multicolor strands. And around the roof and down there some nice stuff. Oh, they got a nativity scene. Sorry folks, my feet hurt too much to go up there and see the baby Jesus, but just take my word for it. There's a cute little nativity scene down there, and again the multicolored stuff. Oh, just got my low power warning. I'm at 20% on the phone. Worked out well. Thank you, Willie. Merry Christmas and safe travel. Same to you. Same to all you guys that hung in with me tonight. I appreciate it. That seems to be about it for the lights, other than some generic white ones across the roof of that. So we'll call it a day, and thank you guys for hanging with me. We'll definitely see you again tomorrow night, so come on by and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Have a good night, everyone.